So I'm currently working on Operation Put all of these quail cages in here. I run into a couple of problems. So the first problem is I need 6 of these because I have 6 cages. These are the rollout trays. These are the doors. I only have 3 of each. So I'm going to message my friend who can 3D print things and see if I can hire him to make me 3 more. The second problem that I have is getting these up here. They originally came with a frame, but I don't have all these plastic pieces anymore, and this frame is kind of like, I don't know, seeing better days. So I guess what we're going to do next is I'm going to take my handy dandy tape measure, and I'm going to make a little blueprint for me to follow to build a frame in here. And I know most of you guys are like, oh, you don't need a blueprint for that, it's so easy. Oh, there's a mouse in here. There's no mice in the barn anymore. I know some of you guys are like, oh, you don't need a blueprint for that, it's so easy, but unfortunately that is something that I need. I cannot live without a blueprint. I cannot create without a blueprint. So that's what we're gonna do next. All right, so it went into the feeder and then into the ground. So that's what I'm looking for. This works. Now I just got to get this to work. And I do have 3 complete setups with rollout trays and the doors and everything. So I just need 3 more. I can start using this right away, which is good because the quail and the grow out are getting ready to move out, getting ready to lay. And as soon as I can sex them, I'm gonna get them out here. And then the quail that are in the brooder, they've been off heat for a while, they're ready to go under the grow out. At least it's not bothering me. I don't like it though. I don't like it. All right, so I think what I'm thinking is gonna be the best way to do it is get those little brackets that go in the wall and you just put the 2x4s in them. That way when I need to take it apart to clean it, it's easy to clean. I have been thinking about that as well. So I'll do that, and then I'll get those brackets. It's 60 inches across, so there's 6, so I'll need 12 boards that are 60 inches and 12 brackets. And then I don't have to worry about framing the rest of it out. And I can just set this right on top. I'll just set these right on top. I think that's the easiest, quickest, most efficient way to do this.
Mom.
What are you doing? It doesn't go that way.
Yes, it does.
Okay, and then how do you plan on moving the cart? What are you doing?
I'm making a teepee.
A teepee? Okay, so it's gonna go the long way.
Oh, what's the long way?
See the lines? How the lines go like that?
Oh, there's lines. That's cool. Michael. Michael, don't even. Worker bee. I'm a worker bee, Jill.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I hit it. So 1, 2, 3, 11.
So because they don't have 2x10s and they don't have enough brackets, or I'm sorry, because they don't have 10-foot 2x4s and they don't have
40?
brackets, it'd be cheaper this anyways. I'm actually just gonna take these 2x4s and
You are 2x4, Jill.
take the 60 inches off of each one. I'll have left over, and that can actually hold the shelves up. So the extra wood will be my brackets. Looking at these, my next project, or one of my next projects, is my greenhouse, cold house. And I think maybe I should do something like this. Probably not for those prices. I bet I could get it on Amazon cheaper. We could just wrap the horses in this, Izzy. It even has a horse on it.
She used to be.
So doing a project today. It is like 2:30. So I'm trying to do this project today. It's like 2:30. I have like an hour and a half to finish this because at 4 o'clock I gotta go up to the barn where I board my horse, and we're gonna go on a trail ride and do some barn chores. So let's see if I can get this done. Just want to show you how professional I am. This is my table saw. It's an old milk replacer bucket. All right, so my goal here is to be able to make this be straight the first time I do it. So I'm just gonna take this. This board is gonna have to go, it's gonna have to be like here. So I'm gonna put this board down here, and I want it to angle just a little bit. I don't want it to be level. So we're gonna go like that. That looks like a pretty good angle to me. Let's test out the cage on it. Okay, so that side's not in yet, but looking at it, they're gonna be able to use it still. It's obviously not level either, so pretty sure this is gonna work like this. I mean, it'll be moved up here, but pretty sure that's gonna work, so we'll have our first cage here. It's the moment of truth. Let's see if it fits. So my whole idea here was to have something that I'd be able to take apart and take the cages off of. I think I'm gonna have to screw these in though, because, you know, without, like, I think I'm gonna have to screw these in and not just set them up on top. But we're gonna try this out. This all fits, so my measurements are good. Let's check it out. I just dumped all my screws. It fits. I am not a big fan of this barrel being here either. I might have to move it. I would ideally like it to fit here, but I might have to like frame something in for a quail feeder here, because it's not gonna fit here with that. But here we go with, you got the door and the rollout. And I told you I'm missing 3 of those. So we'll see if I can get someone to 3D print them. And then we got to get on to the next 5. I think this is going to be a pretty cool little thing. And actually with this up like this, I can put the poop trays right under it. I think we'll have to see how it works. This one I measured right. I got to lower it just a little bit. Okay, I got 2 done. Just got to put the rollout tray in there, starting from the bottom, because the feed falls to the bottom. So if I need to put some in here before I get it all done, I can. But that's basically what it's going to look like. And then I have to figure out how the trays are going to go in there. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. So like, this is going to be my quail setup here. I'll put my celadon over here probably, and then put the other ones over here. And I like this. I like this a lot. But I've got like 30 minutes and my kid's asking me to go to the barn, so I may not finish anymore. We'll see. So let's put this egg in there. And I guess we have to wait for Quail to kick it. There we go. It works. You guys were laying while I was doing this because there were no eggs in there, and now there's 3. All right. I think this is gonna work, and then I'll just have to make another bucket water system. And I'm not sure if I'll frame something up and put it on the top, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably temporarily I'll just put things of water in there for them until I figure it out. That's a project for another day, and so is the rest of this. I'll be back tomorrow.